Well, we are starting this half hour talking about Mother's Day coming up Sunday, of course. And we know there are always all kinds of events and ideas for ways to celebrate moms and all that they do. But it's also an opportunity today for us to talk about the pressure and the stress that can come along with motherhood and ways to support moms who may be going above and beyond what some experts call Type C. And we're joined now live by Dr. Corey Gleed and Anna White, founders of what's called the Type C Toolbox Project. We're so glad to have you with us. And let's just start with, what does Type C mean and how do we spot a Type C person?
Well, we've all heard of the Type A personality, which is a little bit aggressive and competitive, and the Type B personality, which is a little bit more passive. But Type C is something that a lot of people haven't heard of. And Type C people are known as excessively nice. They don't like disappointing anyone. They default to yes, and they take on way too much. So when it comes to moms, these are moms that they don't want to disappoint their families. They're doing too much for their kids. They're having trouble saying no. They're being pleasant to a fault. And they're trying way too hard to create this calm and perfect and peaceful household.
And that's something that can certainly be stressful. We're probably all thinking of moms that we know like that. Maybe people are thinking that they are moms like that. And we can talk about the best ways or best practices, best ways to support moms. But sometimes I think it's more helpful to say, what are some things that maybe we should stop doing or look out for as families and support personnel for these women in our lives? What advice can you offer in that regard?
So I think it's always important to start off by saying that being a little Type C is wonderful. So being thoughtful and caring is great, but it's about when we take it too far. So you can look for that in family members. Are they burning out? Are they having medical issues? Any sort of illness, fatigue, migraine, things like that. We have a website called typectoolbox.com. It's got lots of information on it. Free content that can be very helpful for maybe if you feel like you have a family member who's struggling with this and how to support them.
And that's certainly an excellent point about the health aspect of this, because a lot of times people just say, you know what, I can do it. I'll worry about it later. I'll worry about myself later. And they're putting everyone else first. How dangerous really can that be if it's not kind of dealt with in a good way?
It can be very dangerous, and I'm speaking from personal experience because I was someone who put myself at the very bottom of the list, and I experienced really bad burnout. And after a lot of self-reflection, I kind of realized, this is why this Type C personality that really fed into this, and not being able to say no and not being aware of my own needs. And it's just so important for mothers to put themselves on the list and put themselves not at the bottom, but somewhere on the list towards the top.
And even just having somebody say that is important. Really quickly, one more time, tell us about the website where people can learn more about this.
typectoolbox.com. We also have an Instagram at Type C Toolbox, and a podcast.
We've been joined by Dr. Corey Gleed and Anna White. Thanks again, both of you, and happy Mother's Day to all. Thank you.